Did you know that a simple penny in your pocket could be worth thousands of dollars? Yes, we're talking about the 1972 Lincoln penny, one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. In today's video, we'll explore why some 1972 Lincoln pennies are worth a fortune, how to identify them, and what makes them so special. Let's dive in. Rarest coins. Visual, historical photos of the U.S. Mint in the 1970s. Coins being struck. The 1972 Lincoln penny was struck in huge quantities at the Philadelphia Mint. Over 2.9 billion pennies were produced that year. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin continues the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But with billions of these pennies in circulation, what makes some of them so valuable? The answer lies in errors, specifically the famous 1972 double-die obverse penny. Visual, zoomed-in image of a 1972 double-die obverse penny. A double-die error occurs during the minting process when the coin's design is imprinted twice at slightly different angles. This results in noticeable doubling of letters, numbers, and other details. In the case of the 1972 Lincoln penny, this doubling is found on the obverse side of the coin. Look closely at the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1972. If you see clear, double lines on these areas, you may have struck gold well, figuratively. Visual, side-by-side images of different varieties of the 1972 double-die penny. There are several varieties of the 1972 double-die penny, but the most valuable is double-die obverse variety 1. This variety has the most dramatic doubling, easily visible without magnification. Other minor varieties, like variety 2 and variety 3, show less pronounced doubling and are less valuable but still worth more than face value. 1 million rarest coins. Collectors prioritize variety 1 because of its rarity and distinct doubling, making it a true standout among error coins. Visual, auction footage with prices soaring on screen. So, how much can you expect to get for a 1972 double-die penny? The value depends on the coin's condition and rarity. Here's a breakdown. Circulated condition. These can fetch between $75 and $300. Uncirculated condition. Values can soar to $1,000 or more. Mint state grades. MS65 or higher. These coins are highly prized by collectors, with prices reaching $3,000 to $5,000 or even higher at auctions. Recently, a 1972 double-die penny in near-perfect condition sold for over $14,000. This shows how truly desirable these coins are. Visual, hence examining a penny with a magnifying glass and using a coin loop. Think you might have a 1972 double-die penny? Here's how to check. 1. Examine the obverse side. Focus on Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to spot any doubling. 2. Look for strong doubling. The most valuable pennies have very clear doubling, especially on In God We Trust. 3. Check mint condition. Coins with fewer scratches or wear are worth more. If you're unsure, consider getting your coin authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll not only verify if it's a doubled die but also assign a grade that directly impacts its value. $1 million rarest coins. Visual, display of different 1972 pennies with captions highlighting their unique features. Even if your 1972 penny doesn't have the famous double-die error, don't lose hope. Here are other 1972 pennies worth looking out for. High-grade examples. Pennies in pristine, uncirculated condition can still fetch $10 to $50. Off-center strike errors. These are valuable, with prices ranging from $50 to $200 depending on the degree of the error. Die cracks and other minor errors. Coins with unusual features can be worth more than face value. 1 million rarest coins. $1 million rarest coins. Visual, online auction platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions. Voice-over, ready to cash in on your treasure? Here's how to sell your 1972 penny. 1. Auction it. Sites like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections are great for rare coins. 2. Online marketplaces. Platforms like eBay are accessible, but make sure to set a fair starting price and take high-quality photos. 3. Visit a local coin dealer. This is a quicker option, Though dealers may offer less than market value, before selling, always research recent sales of similar coins to ensure you're getting. Could a penny from 1991 be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? You might be surprised. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of the 1991 Lincoln penny. Learn why some of these pennies are worth far more than their face value, what rare errors and varieties to look for, and how to determine if your coin is one of those hidden treasures. Let's get started. Rarest coins. Visual, historical photos of the Denver Mint and pennies being struck in the early 1990s. The 1991 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, with over 4.2 billion pennies produced that year. It features the classic design by Victor David Brenner, with President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. At first glance, the 1991 penny might seem ordinary, but as collectors know, even modern coins can hold significant value if they have rare errors, varieties, or are preserved in exceptional condition. Visual, close-up of a pristine 1991 penny next to a heavily circulated one. While most 1991 pennies are only worth their face value, there are certain factors that can skyrocket their worth. 1. Mint errors. Mistakes during the minting process can create rare and valuable coins. 2. High-grade condition. Pennies in mint state grades, such as MS65 or higher, are highly sought after. 3. Unique varieties. Coins with subtle differences, like double dies or off-center strikes, can be worth a lot to collectors. Visual, examples of mint errors on Lincoln pennies, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. Voiceover, mint errors are the jackpot for coin collectors, and the 1991 Lincoln penny has a few notable ones. 1. Off-center strikes. These coins are struck outside the intended area, causing the design to appear off-center. Depending on how severe the error is, these pennies can be worth $50 to $300 or more. 2. Die cracks and cuds. Look for raised lines or blobs on the surface of the coin caused by cracks in the dies. These minor errors can add significant value, ranging from $10 to $100 depending on their size and location. 3. Double die errors. While less common for 1991 pennies, it's always worth checking the obverse and reverse for doubling on the letters or numbers. A true double die error could be worth hundreds of dollars. Rarest coins. Visual, a graded MS67 1991 penny with its PCGS certification. Voiceover, even if your 1991 penny doesn't have errors, it could still be valuable if it's in exceptional condition. Coins graded MS65 or higher, meaning they have no visible wear and only a few minor imperfections, can fetch $50 to $200 at auction. However, the real money is in top-grade examples. In 2023, a 1991 penny graded MS67 Plus by PCGS sold for over $2,000 at auction. These coins are incredibly rare, as most pennies from 1991 were heavily circulated and show signs of wear. Visual, hands using a magnifying glass and coin loop to examine a penny. Want to know if your 1991 penny is worth big bucks? Here's what to do. 1. Examine the coin surface. Check for mint errors like doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop for detailed inspection. 2. Assess its condition. Is the coin shiny and free of scratches? Coins with minimal wear are more valuable. 3. Send it for grading. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin's condition and assign a grade. A high grade significantly increases its value. $2 million rarest coins. Visual, a proof set from 1991 with the Lincoln penny highlighted. Although the 1991 penny is from the Denver Mint, don't forget about proof coins. Proof pennies from 1991, struck at the San Francisco Mint, are designed for collectors and have a mirror-like finish. While not as rare, high-grade proof pennies can sell for $20 to $50, especially if they come from an original mint set and remain in flawless condition. Rarest coins. Visual, Auction footage showing bids climbing, with recent sales prices displayed on screen. Let's talk about what your 1991 penny might be worth. Circulated condition. Most circulated 1991 pennies are only worth face value of 1 cent. Mint state grades, MS60 MS64, these coins can sell for $10 to $50. High grades, MS65 MS67, expect values between $100 and $2,000, depending on the grade and rarity. Error coins, depending on the typo. Could a penny from 1969 be worth thousands of dollars? Rarest coins. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating story of the 1969 Lincoln penny. From rare mint errors to high-grade examples, some of these coins can command incredible prices in the collector market. Stick around to learn what makes these pennies so valuable, what to look for, and how to cash in if you own one. Rarest coins. Historical photos of the Denver Mint and footage of coins being struck. The 1969 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a time when billions of pennies were being produced annually. Over 4 billion of these coins were minted that year, so it's safe to say they're common. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny features Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. At first glance, the 1969 penny might look ordinary, but certain rare features and exceptional conditions can make it worth a fortune. Colon a comparison between a standard 1969 penny and one with an error. Rarest coins. Not all 1969 pennies are valuable. The ones worth big money usually have one or more of the following characteristics. 1. Mint errors. Errors during the production process can make a coin rare and highly collectible. 2. High-grade condition. Coins in near-perfect, uncirculated condition can fetch premium prices. 3. Unique varieties. While the 1969 double-die penny is famous, the 1969 has its own share of intriguing errors and features. Close-up images of error pennies, including die cracks, off-center strikes, and double dies. Let's talk about the errors that can make your 1969 penny valuable. 1. Die cracks and cuts. These occur when the die used to strike the coin develops cracks or breaks. Look for raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface. Depending on the size and location, these errors can add $10 to $100 to the penny's value. $4 million. Rarest coins. 2. Off-center strikes. Coins that are struck off-center, with part of the design missing, are highly collectible. A 1969 penny with a significant off-center error could sell for $50 to $300. 3. Doubled dies. While the famous double die for 1969 is associated with the San Francisco Mint, always check your Denver pennies for subtle doubling, especially on the date and lettering. Any verified doubling could be worth hundreds of dollars. A PCGS slabbed coin graded MS66, with auction footage showing high bids. Another factor that determines the value of the 1969 penny is its condition. Coins graded MS65 or higher are in mint state condition, meaning they show no signs of wear and have only minor imperfections. A 1969 penny graded MS65 might sell for $15 to $30. At MS66, it can jump to $50 or more. The real jackpot comes at MS67 and above. In recent years, 1969 pennies in this grade have sold for over $1,000 at auctions. Remember, the higher the grade, the rarer the coin, as most pennies from this era were heavily circulated. Visual, a magnifying glass, a coin loop, and grading slabs on a table. So, how do you determine if your 1969 penny is a hidden gem? Here's a quick guide. 1. Inspect the coin surface. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to look for errors like doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. 2. Assess its condition. Is the coin shiny and free of scratches? Mint state coins are worth more. 3. Consider professional grading. Send your coin to services like PCGS or NGC for an official grade. A certified high-grade coin is far more valuable and easier to sell. Visual: a chart showing common coins versus rare ones. It's important to separate fact from fiction when it comes to coin values. Not all 1969 pennies are rare or worth big money. In fact, most are only worth face value. The key is finding coins with errors, varieties, or exceptional condition. And remember, the 1969 double die penny is the one that's famous for selling for over $100,000. That's not the same as the Denver Mint penny we're talking about here. Rarest coins. Visual: a computer screen showing eBay listings, auction houses, and local coin shops. If you've identified a valuable 1969 penny, here's how to sell it. 1. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay are great for selling coins, but make sure to include clear photos and a detailed description.